Hello, hello. I am the ladyarynve, the storyteller of the sea, and I have a story for you today. It's a short one. I want it to speak for itself, and so all I will say about it before I jump in is that it is a poem from the fantasy, magic realism, Elven saga that I've been working on for half of my life, maybe more. um, it is from the perspective of one of the main characters, an elven prince. So if that sparks your fancy, I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath and just receive the transmission. In a single day and night, it is said, Atlantis sunk beneath the sea. The gods dished out karma for the evil that had so deeply spread, and their kingdom ceased to be. But not all was lost, for the highest peaks remained, so too did the best of them spread their truths among the mortal plain. The Eldar reclaimed those peaks as our hidden home, when it was no longer safe for us the world to roam. And we swore we would do better than Atlantis or than men, to hold the vibration of paradise, as they failed to do back then. But what do you do when things go astray? They always will, and we must always find our way. For even in paradise problems arise, and so the practice is coming at them with loving eyes. But when you're rulers each with a kingdom at stake, and there are people out there willing you to make mistakes, it's understandable to not so easily decide on what to do with tech that not too long ago almost enabled a genocide. The land herself gave it to us, they admit, but it's far too easy to be twisted to atrocities commit. But it is our culture, our birthright. Why would Ishaya lead us to it if we are not ready to bring it to light? Back then, this tech may have desecrated the lands, but it was stolen. It was not done by our hands. You know this. We took it back together, and we reburied it then, but maybe that's not meant to be the answer. But to let that disagreement get between sisters, wedge between tribes, we've already lost, in my mind. We have been sister isles since the beginning, peoples of sun and star. To let that bond fade is to forget who we are. Which is why it hurts so much when you left. After all this time, how could you forget? You have a right to leave if you so desire, but we would have followed you into hell's fire. When it came up from the depths to meet us, you left us to burn alone in the furnace. And if you hadn't, maybe you would have seen through the false crime placed upon our queen. And after all, our queen was framed, while in retribution you actually did what from our queen was claimed. The shadows took advantage of our trials again, so our bond they could rend. For the wounds of sisterhood cut deeper than any dealt by men. Many have died because of cruel lies, and that is a great shame. Still, we let it happen. We are neither and both of us to blame. And now, a Mirianum, 10,000 years after Atlantis fell, an Isle of Light again was decimated in a single night and day, this time by a heart-ached queen of the night, still a child in mourning, spelling that the people of light may not return until they are as bright as they say. But are we? We were innocent then, and the truth our kin finally see. But after ages of war, after all that's happened, it's over, really? Our queen could not bear to let herself believe. For uncovering the truth, even I, her own brother, was forced to leave, and I will remain in exile until the time she is able to properly grieve. So this time, it wasn't gods who did the smiting, it was our own selves, attempts to connect lost in distorted spells. So much pain, so much death, over something that wasn't even true. And there was nothing I could do. But I know the truth, and I will not let it die too. As written by Terence Vulgarian, exiled prince of Teldrasza. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to plug anything. If you want more, you know where to find me.